Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here, I'm Linz. So we've got a bit of a different one that I kind of said I wasn't going to do again. I was very adamant about it, but I have had a lot of sort of good advice in the comments and other people's opinions, so shall we say. What am I talking about? This thing here. So if you've bought this particular type of Ninja, then what sold it to you most was probably this whole smart cook probe system, shove it in, forget about it, and hopefully it's all done. So that is what we're going to attempt to do today. Worst that's going to happen is my piece of pork here is going to turn into sort of like a jerky, which the dogs will love, or it's going to turn out fabulous. And yeah, so we're going to say it's going to turn out fabulous. What I want to attempt to do with this today is use it the way, you know, it was kind of meant to be used. And I hope that's going to, you know, please some people, because it would have told me off too. So basically what I want to attempt to do is stick my piece of pork in here with its probe job. And then in the other drawer, I want to put my potatoes and carrots, set the sync mode, and hope for the best that everything will be done fabulous and all the rest of that jazz at the end of it. But we're going to come down first and I'm going to show you my piece of pork. So this is kind of a bit like a loin roast pork. So there it is there, and it's 1 kg in weight. I don't want to do anything too faffy with this, so all I am literally going to be doing is salting it. That's all I want to do. Literal good bit of salt. And the reason being is I want to use some of this for leftovers, hopefully, if, you know, it turns out okay. So yep, just literal really good salt. Now the thickest part of the meat, basically from what I've been told and bits and pieces like that, we are going to shove it dead center right in the middle there. Then hope that's right. And we are going to then place it into drawer 1. Your crisper tray and all is in there. Hold on, let me just have a fight with this. Better job. So that's that. Now I'm not doing any preheating or any of that kind of jazz. I'm going to throw this thing to come out here like that. Now in this bowl here, lovelies, I have some carrots, I've literally just chopped them up any old which way, and some potatoes. There's some vegetable oil in there, and then if you've been around for a while, yeah, we've got the old good thing. So everything's properly coated. And I'm just going to shove that in drawer 2. Just make sure everything's flattened out a bit. Right. Now we press some buttons and see what happens. So we're going to turn it on to start with. We're going to plug this probe in here. Hopefully. I want roast on this. It's not a preset. It's classed as a large preset apparently at 1 kg. So we're doing that. And then what happens? Beef, chicken, pork. We'll leave it at medium. We'll leave that at that. Right, then we're going to go over to number 2, and I'm going to put that on roast again. It's going to be 190, but for them there, I'm going to pop that on for... I haven't done my usual faffing around where I would parboil and things like that, the veg, or throw them in the microwave. So everything in there is completely raw. So I'm going to say that. Hopefully I won't get too distracted or fall asleep in the middle of cooking, that I can come back and just give them a wee little bit of a shake, hopefully, in the thing. So technically then, we press sync, not sure if that's worked. There we go. Oh, it's working. Right, okay, so we've got the probe reading here. The target temperature is 65, that's 100%. And this side then, I assume, is on hold. Yeah, until then, that's supposed to tell it when it's kind of got an approximate time of 20 or 25 minutes left, and then it's supposed to do the potatoes. I'm going to come back when I hear it clicking on, and we're going to see, does this work? So, you know, this is another experiment, and I'm following all the directions, I think, this time. So hopefully I'm getting it right. Let's see. Right, lovelies, I just want to jump back in here now at the moment. Basically, we're reading around 49 degrees Celsius. Let me just tell you, I started this at exactly 3 o'clock, it said on the cooker clock beside me, and it is now 3:45. So it's been in there 45 minutes. Oh, we've gone up to 50 already. But I wasn't sure what was going on with drawer 2. But if I press it, it's saying 60 at 0. So that means when the internal temperature of the meat reaches 60, hopefully drawer 2 is going to come on. Or that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Anyway, I have absolutely no idea. We're just waiting to see, and I will jump back in again. Can I just say, lovelies, and I'm sorry I have to do this, there's so many of you that are watching my videos and are coming back time and time again for every video, but you're not actually subscribed. So if you could please hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free and it would mean the absolute world to me and growing the channel. It just helps us all kind of, you know, hopefully share some hints and tips and tricks down in the comments too, so we can all be better at this. Because I never claim to be an expert, and if you've been here a while, you know I'm not. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. So, thanks, lovelies. We'll be back now when hopefully everything kicks back in. So, apparently, when I was last talking to you, my vaginal was already going, because I have just pulled the drawer out. And yeah, it's a good job I didn't leave them for too much longer, because they just needed a wee bit of a flip. So, everything's on its way. It's doing it. So, yeah, there we go. All right. I wonder how many of you looked at the screen going, yeah, that's on already. That's on. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to come back when everything's finished. I have my other temperature checker that we're going to do a check with, make up a little bit of instant gravy, because that's all I've got the energy to do today, and we'll see how it goes. And it has finished. That really did surprise me. So we're going to have a look. I haven't opened this at all. Oh, okay. Can we see that? That's looking quite good. I'll just pull that off for a second. Now, I have a separate, more industrial type thermometer than I would normally have. And we see we're coming at 69 there, which is more than the probe, 70. It's cooked, and that's the main thing. And you know what? Wow. Yeah, it is definitely cooked. That is looking fabulous. So I am going to take this out. Apparently we're taking probe and all, so we can have a good look. No, we're not, because you can't see. There we go. We have, come on. Yeah, all right, we'll attempt to take that out. Hold on. Let's see, what else can I grab out of the drawer of many things? Come on. Tricky that. There we go. But my gosh, look at that. And it's even got like a bit of crackling on. Right. What I'm going to do with that now, shove that away for a second, is I am going to just put a little bit of tin foil over the top. And the reason for this just stops the meat drying out any more than it might have done already, because pork can be one of them things that dries out a lot. So far, I'm absolutely amazed. We'll just have a look at the veg. There's the veg. Completely, I am so shocked, and I'm delighted I listened to all of you and gave this another go, because at the minute, I'm so happy with that. That's blew my mind. Threw everything in, didn't even know half of it was cooking, and it's done. That's just, yeah. Right, I'm going to go and sort out some gravy. In fact, oh, there's a nice bit left in there. I think I might just make a little bit up on the pan quickly, so I can get to use some of them juices that have come out of that as well. And then I'm going to come back and we're dishing up. Yeah. This has been resting for a little while now. Oh, look at all them juices that came out. Now, if you did want your crackling to stay crispy, then you can always take it off and stick it back in. But what I want to do at the moment, oh wow, is just slice through. Just so you can see. Okay, I am using the wrong knife, but it's fine. And that there, lovelies, is absolutely fab. It really is. So I'm dishing up. I just wanted to come back and show you that bit, and then I'll come back and we'll do the dissection. I am just absolutely over the moon with this dinner. And I am so happy that I tried to use the probe and the sync function and everything again, because that just took so much hassle out of, oh, I don't know when my meat's going to be ready to throw everything in. It was, well, as you've seen, it was actually cooking the last time I was, one of the times I was talking to you, I didn't even know it was on. So there we go. But that there, I am just absolutely delighted that it's worked. And it just goes to show that I do believe it was completely my fault. It hasn't worked before. User error all the way. Now, what I did see at the end with the temperature thermometer, my separate independent one, was it was running hotter. Now, one of the lovely ladies that does comment had said, you know, if you're doing it on manual, then maybe add sort of like take away a couple of degrees and things like that. But do you know what? It's not overcooked, and that is the main thing. It's it's still juicy, and yeah, so lovelies. It worked, and I'm delighted with life. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye for now.